Hello my loves and welcome back to my hair channel. In case you guys haven't noticed, it has been a hot minute since the last time I wore my fancy hair extensions. And that's because over the last few months, I did go a little bit lighter with my hair and my old fancy hair extension set no longer blended with my hair color. For those of you who are not aware, I'm actually the founder of Fancy Hair Extensions, and it has actually been 3 years ago this month in November that I launched the Fancy Hair Extension brand. And before that, I have been working for 2 years to perfect the design and the quality of fancy hair extensions. So all in all, I have been working on this business for 5 years, but we've been open to the public for 3 years this month, which is super exciting. I know it sounds like I'm going off on a tangent here, but the reason why I wanted to mention that to you guys is because the reason why I wasn't able to get new hair extensions any sooner is because you guys keep causing us to sell out. So we just recently did a huge restock in preparation for the holidays, and I was finally able to get my hands on a set of hair extensions for myself. The reason why I'm making this video is because we actually have a lot of customers that are asking us to create more blondes, more in-between blondes, because we currently do carry 4 blondes, but there's a little bit of a gap in between the medium toned blondes and the lighter blondes. And the reason why we did that is because the lighter blondes can easily be toned down to suit that group of girls who are more in the middle, like me. So I used to wear the hazelnut dirty blonde, and my hair is a little bit too dark and a little too beige and ashy for the creme brulee blonde set. So what I did was I took the 240 gram set in the creme brulee blonde shade and I toned it with purple shampoo, and I kid you not, I don't even have to say that, but you can see for yourself the shade that I got from toning the creme brulee blonde hair extensions is a perfect match for the ends of my natural hair. It is literally a 1-for-1 match. I would not even be able to pick out my own hair if you guys asked me to show you what is my natural hair and what are the extensions. It's that good of a match. So I like to describe this color as like a champagne blonde because it is a light blonde, but it is not bleach blonde, and it still has a little bit of golden beige undertones, yet ashy at the same time, if that makes any sense at all. I also know that many of you have a similar hair color to me, so that's another reason why I wanted to show you how I tone my fancy hair extensions. It's really easy, super fast, and if you follow my step-by-step instructions, you'll be able to safely and effectively tone your hair extensions without jeopardizing their quality. So without further ado, if you want to see how I tone my fancy hair extensions, then please keep watching.
So what you'll need is a large container like this, the light blonde hair extensions you want to tone, a towel, purple shampoo, I prefer the Clairol Shimmer Lights purple shampoo, and a deep conditioning hair mask. So here I took out the tester weft of the creme brulee blonde set to show you how it compares to my hair, and as you can see, it is more golden toned than mine. I ended up toning a 240 gram set in creme brulee blonde and a 160 gram set in custard blonde because I thought that I would need to mix in some of the custard blonde wefts to match my hair, but I didn't end up needing them because the creme brulee was so spot on. I'll show you how I tone those anyway because I have some very helpful tips if you're planning on toning platinum blonde hair extensions. I start by filling up my container with water and soak the hair extension weft to make sure it's really damp, and then I apply some purple shampoo to the hair and massage it in from top to bottom. Now this was my first time toning hair extensions, so if I were to do it all over again, I would saturate the water in the container with purple shampoo and do a purple shampoo wash or bath instead. Although the creme brulee blonde extensions were perfectly fine, the custard blonde ones did get stained with purple shampoo and I had to wash them 4 times to get out the stains. So just a heads up, if you want to tone your hair extensions more evenly and prevent staining, I highly recommend doing the purple shampoo wash or bath instead. So as you can see, within seconds of me massaging the purple shampoo into the hair extension weft, it looks a lot less golden toned. You only need to massage each hair extension weft for about a minute or so and then wash out the purple shampoo immediately. The birds have just begun. Here is a side-by-side comparison of the weft that I toned on the left versus the weft I didn't tone on the right. Pretty big difference, right? So I just repeated the same process with the remainder of the wefts, and again, I didn't use the wash or bath here because I didn't have any issues with toning the creme brulee blonde hair extensions the way I'm showing you. So these ones didn't have any staining on them, but the custard blonde ones did. Before I show you how I fixed the stains on the custard blonde wefts, let me show you what I did after I washed out all of the purple shampoo from the creme brulee blonde set. So after I washed out all of the purple shampoo from the creme brulee blonde wefts, I applied a deep conditioning hair mask to the wefts and massaged it in from top to bottom. I really love using the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Mask as much as I love using it on my own hair. Once all the wefts were coated, I took my wet brush and gently brushed through each weft from bottom to top to evenly distribute the mask evenly throughout the hair, and then I let it sit and work its magic for about an hour before washing it all out. After the hour was up, I washed out the mask from the wefts, and then I laid out each weft onto a towel on a clean surface to air dry completely. Usually they're completely dry within 24 hours and are ready to be styled and worn. Okay, so back to those stained custard blonde extensions. Oh boy. So the first thing I did was let them soak in a container of olive oil, which helps lift the stains from the hair. I left them in this oil bath for about 3 to 4 hours, and then I washed each weft 4 times. Yep, I was definitely regretting not doing the purple shampoo bath at this point. For the shampoo, I used a natural sulfate-free shampoo that won't dry out the hair even more. This one that I'm using is by Millcreek. It's absolutely amazing, and I'll link it down below if you guys are interested. After the 4 grueling washes, the stains were finally out, and then I repeated the same steps as I did with the other set by applying a deep conditioning mask to each weft, brushing them out, letting them hang out for about an hour or so, washing them, and then laying them out to air dry on a towel. So for those of you who are not sure of what I mean when I say you can do a purple shampoo bath or wash for the hair extensions, here is the clip from Camila Friderici's channel, who toned her custard blonde fancy hair extensions using the bath method. As you can see, she filled up a sink with water and saturated with a few pumps of purple shampoo, and then dunked each weft into the water one at a time until her desired tone was reached. Again, I would highly recommend using a good deep conditioning mask after doing the purple shampoo wash. Leave it in for about an hour, wash, and allow the hair to air dry before styling it. And here you can see a close-up of the custard blonde hair extensions before they were toned on the left and after they were toned on the right. And once they're completely dry, you can style them just like your natural hair. Just make sure to put some heat protectant into them to protect them. And here you can see how well the custard blonde set blends with Camila's hair color after they were toned to match with her ashier undertones.
Okay guys, so that wraps up today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed it and learned something new and found this video helpful. If you guys are interested in learning more about fancy hair extensions, I always have a link right above the Show More tab in my description box. So if you click that link, it'll take you directly to our website where you can go on the FAQ page and learn everything there is to know about fancy hair extensions. You can also email our support staff. Our customer service team is absolutely amazing and would be more than happy to answer any and all of your questions. I'll leave our customer service email right here so you can send us any questions or concerns that you may have, even if you need assistance with color matching. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I will see you in my next video.